Round 3, Table 1, Guidon scenario.
Yep. I was playing Fiona again.
And I was running Ashlyn, as usual.
Yep.
Highborn on Highborn Covenant Violence.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Pairings are up for next round, so we got to talk quickly.
Yeah, let's see. I was not dissatisfied with any of my tactics. Didn't really understand the scenario a whole lot and how to maneuver the Guidon. So that kind of slowed me down a little bit. But yeah, maybe a few small errors in judgment, but otherwise not too bad. Just couldn't come up with the win there.
Yeah, I did get a jump on the scenario points just through a whole lot of mobility.
It was a win on scenario.
Win on 3 scenario campaign points, yes. Was able to run my halberdiers and cav ahead of the zone to keep him from contesting it. Massacred Boom Howler, but could not land hits. We had a weird incident of Arcane Tempest gun mages just unloading on each other, nobody hitting anything. It was pretty action movie style, yeah. Otherwise, pretty closely contested game. Came down to scenario points. There we go.
Yep, that's it.
So, ladies first.
My name is Lacey. I play Circle, and this game I was running Chromac.
Tin Man XL here, also known as Steven. Just playing Circle, playing Epic Kaya. Round 3, Table 2.
Yep.
So, highlights, fully painted action, fully painted models on both sides of the table. Models
nice.
looking good. There's like a swampy table would have been it'd have been perfect. It'd have just been the perfect table.
Yeah.
We might have to sneak in like a little casual like 15-pointer at some point, like maybe during the dinner break and like do a little battle report or something, just so it'd be all looking good. In the previous round, I had really, really bad dice luck. This round, I had really, really good dice luck. It's like that pendulum swung the other way for me. So. Otherwise, it would have been a closer game. I actually won. You got any highlights?
None that I can think of. I thought what you did with Kaya and Laris with the spirit shift is just so great. I love that.
Yeah, I got lucky because like she switched to beast form to protect Chromac, and that meant she wasn't casting Bestial. She was casting Bestial every turn to keep me from casting spells within 14 inches of him, which is a great tactic. That's what I do with Chromac.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, another cool highlight is that every awesome tournament, there's the guys in the kilts. This tournament has them, and the married couple. So I got to collect the couple today. So I played her husband in the first round, and now I played her. So I got to collect the couple. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
As I often say, at this point we're ramping. All right.
So, I'm Alex, I'm just playing Circle.
I'm Tom, I was playing Scorn, we were at table 3.
And round 3.
Played Resheth against Chromac. About as different as two casters can be. Basically, it was just a face-off at long range. Managed to keep him from doing too much damage when he got the charge on me using my feet, and then managed to dice him for the assassination. I had lost my spirit, taking a free strike, charging his caster, and still rolled the 10 I needed to hit.
Yep, that's about it. It's just beasts doing what they do, smacking each other around. All right, so.
All right, so round 3, table 4. I'm Mike Smith from Slow Gaming, and I played Kador, and I played Harkovich.
Ryan Carroll from Bakersfield, playing Signar, Epic Nemo.
The highlight
Metal.
The highlight is Ryan just bagged his first victory
Ever.
against me.
It was a hard-fought battle.
It was good. There was good stuff going on. Harkovich ended up surrounded by a couple jacks, and Nemo ran up and dumped some focus on the jacks and put Harkovich into the dirt. But some pretty good moments before that. I rolled absolute fire pretty much all game long. I was rolling lots of double sixes, 5s and 6s.
Yeah, I was going, stop doing that!
that was good stuff. What other highlights do we have?
You wiped out my entire infantry unit.
Yes, that was fun.
Although I did help you along by trampling my own guys right there at the end.
He sure did. To get to Harkovich, he trampled his own guys. But
I feel so ashamed.
Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm not sure. What other highlights do we have?
It took a while. I kept forgetting I had a Stormcaller who could have probably clinched things a little sooner, but you do what you can with the memory you got. There is a clock you're working under, so sometimes things slip by you. But it was a hard-fought game, and
yeah, it was good.
You made me earn it.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's your name?
What's my name? I clearly don't know.
Yeah. And I'm Robert.
Yes. I think I'm Taylor. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, this was round 3 of the Central Coast Steamroller in beautiful Lompoc. We were table 6. Yes, table 6. If you're keeping track. We are both from Santa Barbara Wargaming. was playing Retribution under the command of Raven, and
I was playing Signar at command of P. Kane, Alistair Kane.
okay. And so, rough outline of the battle. I went for attrition, Rob went for assassination. Yeah. So, slowly the forces of the Retribution started pushing through. I started out by sniping my Mage Hunter Strike Force.
Kill my hunter. Like
Yeah,
that.
just first turn, went forward and just took down his hunter. Then my other main forces were halberdiers and riflemen. Unfortunately, the riflemen took a huge hit when they bore the brunt of
The back 13, Ryan, using that Mage Storm. Destroys.
Just ripped up about five of them, I think, which was half the force. Still, though, I was able to twist the snipe onto them second turn to also do some damage to a jack. I then followed it up, got a very good roll for a decapitation with my assassin, did 20 points of damage to his heavy jack.
Defender.
That's always fun. And then just slowly I started pushing my my forces up. Meanwhile, he then took to, as much as I tried to use the Guidon, the large base,
to block line of sight.
Kane just kept popping around, and so did the Mage Hunters, and they just started taking pot shots at Raven. So,
range 16 is far.
Yeah, range. So
now we're just following your caster.
Yep. And there's really nowhere to hide from that, so it just kept pinging and pinging. However, with some camping focus and luck, Raven was able to hold out with a few boxes left, and finally I was able to get everything into place, get a Phoenix next to Kane, and then just, that's all she wrote. So, victory goes to me by caster kill, and it was a very good game. Could have definitely gone either way if the dice went a little different a few times. And anything to add, Rob?
Well, pretty much you summed it up. Pretty good. All right, want to shake on it?
We'll shake on it.
All right.
And now we'll hand things over to the studio where they have the story of a squirrel who learned to water ski. Next on News at 9.
Oh, I do have the mic, but we can both be heard. So I'm Nate. This was round number 3. We were on table number 7.
Yes.
I was playing Old Witch.
Anthony, I was playing P. Fiora for the 3rd time.
Old Witch for Kador, just in case you don't know. Would you like to start? You got the victory.
Incredibly lucky with that victory. Spray template.
So lucky that I'm being a complete spoiled sport. I'll just say I'm fucking talking so much shit about you like around right now. I'm like, he cheated. He moved his guy up an eighth of an inch longer.
I really don't blame you.
Bumping his men out of the way.
I feel dirty about that victory. But we got the judge that came over and called it and said it was within. I got incredibly lucky on the template was in there. Got incredibly lucky. I rolled 2 5s and a 6 for the damage roll.
Just for a little backstory, basically the way it was, we were playing Guidance. I moved Old Witch into, I had the Guidance under control. Moved the Old Witch in. She had a big screen of Nis Hunters and whatnot in between her. I put the Guidon in between myself and his caster. I popped my feet, and it was a setup. Basically, I was there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a point here. He's not gonna be able to kill me. I'll get a point there, and then my turn, I get another point. Win. Yeah. But what ended up happening was instead, Fiora walked up with her flamethrower, nudged her knights out of the way. This is my claim anyway. No, I'll be a good sport. But anyway, got up just within 8 inches, shot a couple flames.
Yeah, it was
rolled incredibly well.
It was incredibly lucky. I really don't think I should have had that victory, but I got it.
It's the way the dice roll. So yeah, that was it. Good game.
Thank you. Good game.
So this is round 3. I am round 3, table 10. Thank you very much. Table 10, round 3. I'm Mark Sanders.
I'm Michael Delab.
And we're both from Santa Barbara Wargaming.
We are indeed.
Because Santa Barbara Wargaming's just
pretty.
We're pretty. We are pretty. I was playing Scorn E Makeda list again.
I was playing Retribution, went with Ossian for this particular game.
Which proved to be really decisive because, well, why don't you take it away? I lost, Michael won. How did you win, Michael?
It's a good question. Basically, with Mage Hunter Strike Force in the list and Ossian's Feat, which allows boosted damage rolls or an additional damage dice for shooting attacks, as well as Quicken to add +2 movement to the Mage Hunter Strike Force, they could potentially get a huge threat range. Mark's list is designed to get everything up the table quickly, get those Scorn units up there fast and dug into combat. Makeda was pretty far forward. I saw the look with the Mage Hunter Strike Force. Quicken on them to give them a little bit of movement, make sure they could all get within 12 inches of Makeda, pop the feet, open fire, managed to roll enough 9s.
Yeah, you're rolling 9s, baby.
9s, and then POW 10 with 3 dice versus ARM 15. There was only 1 transfer on Makeda because it was her opening turn, obviously, and she needed to get everything out there. And was able to just get enough to shoot her down. So
I actually, in my, you just said ARM 15. We may have played that wrong because she's ARM 17.
Oh.
Not ARM 15. So.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But yeah,
it was
because you weren't doing dice
15.
-7.
The def was 15. ARM was 17.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that line of sight not being required got you the fastest caster warlock kill right now, 15 minutes.
Phantom Seeker. Phantom Seeker is useful when the opportunity presents itself. So.
Yeah. So what would you say? Well, we talked about the highlights of the game a little bit, right? Basically, the highlight of my turn was moving like Mullet Karn, the Archidon, like 16 inches a pop up the field with Road to War, and then everybody was they were all going on the Road to War.
Poised to.
The Gladiator got leashed up by Makeda, and the leash of the Gladiator combined with Road to War and the charge was able to get him like 9 inches up the field. I mean, pretty far up the field. Mullet Karn got Rush. Yeah, not a lot more to say. It's pretty much it, you know.
2 games left. It's been a fun day so far, a long day. We got to keep the energy level up and keep it going.
We were both 2-0 coming into this game, and now I'm 2-1, and Michael is 3-0. So we'll see who beats it, or we'll see who he plays next. So
Santa Barbara Wargaming-esque.